Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn, October 18, 2022. You gravitate to projects or activities that require some extra effort or responsibility today. You may want to take advantage of it by applying yourself to something that could use an extra dose of concentration. Activities that involve organizing, tidying, and editing are particularly suitable, primarily related to work, health, and money. Inspiration can be up and down, but you seem to have more patience or determination to draw upon now. You may want to plan or map out some strategies for improving your relationship with money, or you could come up with fabulous ideas about how to use your resources more efficiently. You continue to be in a take-charge mood in the first half of the day, but a more personable, friendly focus comes into play as the day advances. Luck is something you don't just bank on, you often like to work to create more of it. However, our great planet, Jupiter, is the giver of miracles and growth. He takes 12 years to roll through the sky like a race car, spending about a year in each zodiac sign. Now, as he dances in the heavens of Aries, you are being encouraged to strike while it's hot regarding your love life. Waiting will not appeal to you, as Aries energy burns brightly and passionately. Know that if you are assertive and direct, you're more likely to manifest whatever it is that you desire. The spotlight seems to dim while the moon is void of course this morning. You may feel like your professional spotlight is calming down as the slow-moving moon is moving through an unexciting lull. Luckily, there will be plenty of opportunities to enjoy your networking events and professional friendships once the moon enters Cancer later today. You might feel notably invested in your professional bonds on and offline during the domicile lunation. If you are unsure about who to work with, then use the intuitive lunation to figure out your professional support system. For the Sun and Venus, the planet of money, to both move into their final 7 days in your income sector today means that they are drawing closer to an alignment. At the same time, they are not only both separating from a friendly aspect to Saturn on the job front but are moving towards another with Mars on the career front. Ahead could be the more defining 7 days of the year across the income, work, and career fronts. The day's planetary aspect offers a good reminder to make sleep your priority. Remember that sleep nurtures you more than anything. Many people find themselves restless at bedtime. When the world quiets down at night, for many it seems like the volume on their thoughts gets turned way up, making it difficult to relax and drift off to sleep. It can help to establish a routine, like what you may have done as a child, to remember how to properly fall asleep. Finding it hard to pry your phone out of your hands even though you are mentally and physically exhausted? Try leaving it in the other room or using it to play a guided meditation or hypnosis session designed to help you sleep. This is going to be a good day coming up. Indeed, this period will be good for working, taking on responsibilities and making some constructive decisions. You have everything you need for success, but you should have more confidence in yourself. Make an effort and don't lose sight of your objectives and what you have decided on doing. If you are in the middle of a project, it's time to make it concrete. In terms of the people in your life, get together with your friends and multiply opportunities for having fun together however possible. At the same time that there is a united front as the Sun and Venus move into their final 7 days in your income sector, Saturn is final 7 in retrograde motion in your work and Mars is final 16 days in direct motion in your career sector, there is still a lot to unfold. Meanwhile, while the moon's departure from your career sector will leave you with your professional instincts sharp at this pivotal time, its return to your friendship sector not only brings a chance to connect but will be a window into what is developing on the communication and relationship fronts. While only minor players, a 3-day clash that begins today between the asteroid Juno in your relationship sector and the dwarf planet Ceres in Virgo couldn't be more significant. Juno is the queen of commitment and especially commitment to your relationships, and Ceres is on a mission to update your personal needs and priorities, and 12 days before Jupiter is due to retrograde back into your relationship sector, this is a chance to get a better feel for what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. Our eyes in the sky. As the moon enters Cancer today, you could feel called back to your past. This is a time of personal editing, and certain social unveilings seem to be occurring daily. Even if you receive news that seems unpleasant at first, it is meant to guide you and drive you to make wiser choices on your life path going forward. A possibility could present itself to you, and something special related to your future could knock at your door. The moon sprinkles some magic into your life in the evening. Never give up on what has been driving you forward all this time. The strong cardinal vibes help to bring perspective to certain fluctuations over the last few weeks. You feel more attracted to genuine people and experiences now. You have to give it your all in order to really know if something or someone is right for you. You are in a great position to make a big move in the workplace. If you are tired of the job you are currently at, then let it go because something better is waiting for you right around the corner. Have faith that the universe will support you now. If you're seeking a romantic breakthrough, today's planetary transits indicate a time when friends can fall in love for the first time, and those in long-term partnerships are seeing eye to eye. In general, this is the perfect day to go on a date and spend time with someone you really love to be around. The more inspired you feel, the more you will thrive. In the morning, the moon enters Cancer, ending its void of course which began last night. Over the next 2 days, the moon is the only body besides Neptune transiting a water sign. As such, it provides much-needed elemental balance during a period currently dominated by planets in cerebral air signs. We can get out of our heads and into our hearts at this time. Our emotional equilibrium hinges around creature comforts, long naps, good food, warm showers. We may choose to surround ourselves with familiar people or nostalgic items to feel safe. However, our moods often fluctuate in the sign of the Crab. Vacillating feelings can be tempered by meditation, music, or aromatherapy. Somatic techniques can also be employed for self-soothing. Before noon, the moon squares Jupiter, an influence that we can use for socializing and catching up with loved ones. Although this transit will probably pass without incident, we may have difficulty defining our limits now. The Cancer moon inclines us to mood swings, and Jupiter suggests mitigating unease or discomfort with more of whatever happens to make us feel good in the moment. We can go overboard eating and drinking if we don't set some personal boundaries. We also risk crossing others' boundaries and attempting to provide unsolicited support, consolation, or nurturance. Taking the focus off ourselves to be of use to another might be briefly pacifying, but if someone has not asked to be comforted, we should respect their autonomy. Instead, we might utilize this opportunity to get more deeply in touch with our spiritual center through meditation, education, and introspection.